Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with NCAA 14, and we've got some Fievel pin Road to Glory right here as we're facing Utah in a game known as the Holy War. So these two teams have a very bitter rivalry. BYU fans, Utah fans, they always mark this game on the calendar every single year. I think it's pretty heated, so I know this is going to be a big game, and I'm kind of worried about how this is going to go. But last week we had a very, very good game against Texas, which in real life, BYU ended up upsetting Texas in that one too. So it was kind of cool because it's like, haha, Fievel pin got the upset here, and it really happened too. So anyway, we're going to be sticking, of course, with what has been working here with Fievel pin, which has really been just following whatever the coach tells me to do. So I'm getting really close to be able to go ahead and earn some more of the coach's trust. I'm going to go from a starter to a veteran starter, which really isn't going to give me too much of anything at all, except I should be able to change or audible out of like a few plays. Not like just a straight audible, but like in the pre-play when it shows what play you're going to be going with, you can choose to select a different one. So that'll be kind of helpful just in some of those situations where I'm like, come on, it's 3rd and 11 and you're going to have me run the ball up the middle. Not cool. So I'm going to make sure that I use that to my advantage, and I think that'll go and propel me even more a little bit forward here too. I want to get to the point where I can go ahead and I can adjust the routes that the wide receivers are going, maybe even get a chance to just straight up audible at some points too. But Ridley getting through everybody here, and he'll get a first down. So to start the game off, this has been a pretty successful drive for us. Williams with a great run up the middle, and I really enjoy actually having Jamal Williams as my halfback just because he is a very good running back. There's a lot of times that I've handed him the ball, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be terrible. But he really turns it into something good. I mean, this is the type of halfback who fights for every single yard, and as a quarterback here, that definitely means a lot when a halfback does that. So kind of going back, Williams, that was my bad. I didn't get a good throw over to him. So we're going to have to go ahead and settle for a field goal here for drive number 1 of the game. So that one, I figured it was going to be good at that type of range, but we're able to hold Utah to nothing on there, so BYU getting a chance to do this again. See, this is what I'm talking about. Williams, it's not bad cutting over from one side of the field, changing directions completely, going to the other side, and still picking up 6 yards. All right, so I throw it on over to Williams, a little option right there. Oh, man, that was lucky because he was headed right for me. Whew, smart call on my part. All right, 1st and 10 after that great run by Jamal Williams. Now that one over to the left side to Hoffman will be caught for 13 yards. We get another first down. This is exactly what we need. Just efficient passing, just a steady pickup of yards. I mean, it's not like I have to get 13 yards on every single pass. I mean, I'll take 6 like right there. As long as I get that a couple times in a drive, I'm good. All right. So, oh, he fumbles it. Oh, man, and Utah picks it up too. Utah gets a touchdown off of that, so now we're down by a score of 7-3. Falsley, a great catch right there, 17-yard pickup. That, I swear, that's going to hurt us a lot if we don't come back here on this drive. So across the middle here, a great catch for a big pickup for BYU. Now we're going to be going a little screen pass over to the right side to Williams. He'll make the catch and get a decent pickup of 5 yards on that one. So I'm going to be looking on the left side here. Going to see if we get anything from the slant. Absolutely. Gotta love being able to read the defense and just kind of know what's going to be the best receiver to go to in that situation. So I made the right call there. And there we go to Hoffman in the end zone on the very same play. The first touchdown of the game for the BYU Cougars. So we'll go ahead and we'll retain that 3-point lead after that. Okay, so we still have got the lead. Williams losing 2 yards on that run. Now I'm going to look for Williams here across the middle. But I thought the right side might be a little bit better, so that one's going to be caught. Fievel pinned, trying to get the tackle, but he's going to fall into the end zone. So now we've had a fumble that has gone for a touchdown. Well, after the offense got a chance with it. Now I throw a pick six. Utah up 13-10. Either we block the field goal or block the extra point, excuse me, or they miss the extra point, whatever it may be. It kind of helps me out a little bit. If I go ahead and I get the extra, or if I get a field goal here, I get to tie it up. I mean, if they would have gone ahead and made that extra point, I'd still be down. All right. So already 153 passing yards this game. That's not too shabby. I'll take that, considering how many times I'm asked to run, but Fievel Pin's going to get sacked right there. The play-action pass was not the smartest thing to go with. It's one of those times I wish I could audible out. I don't like going with play-action in this game too often at all. So, Falsley with the catch. And he'll pick up a good amount of yards. So 3rd and 4, this is definitely doable. Got to look at what we've got. Henderson. Talk about threading the needle on that one. Basically threw into coverage there. There was about 3 or 4 defenders from Utah who were within 5 yards of him. But, like I said, we got the catch. We're good. 2nd and 2 now. Going to hand this one off to Williams, who will run up the middle, but not going to be able to go anywhere. The Utah defense, very, very tough. These teams are actually pretty even here, too. So that makes this even a little bit more interesting. But going with the read option, Fievel Pin. He's bobbing and weaving around to everybody, and he'll pick up 14 yards. Now, Fievel Pin, I made him a dual-threat quarterback. I know I don't get too many chances to be able to run the ball with him, not as much as I would like. But the times that I do get a run with him, I want to make sure it counts. 1:27 left to go in half number 1. 1st and goal. Make that 2nd and goal. We're just 1 yard away. I'm going to try to see if I can go ahead and just run the ball up the middle. But no! We lose 2 yards, or 1 yard there. That was not good. Offensive line should have held a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm going to give it to Williams, who will get in the end zone. So really no harm done on that one. That's going to give us the lead 17. Well, never mind. Totally changed. 24-17. Man. Defense must have scored a touchdown. Utah must have gotten a couple on their special teams. I don't know what that was, but talk about a huge change in fortune right there. All right, so now we've got to go ahead and come back. I mean, that's the big thing. We've got to tie this game up. I need my defense to hold Utah, which is not going to be an easy task for them to do. But we get the 1st down right there. We're still good. Going to give it to Williams again. Either be going across, yep, the left side. Decent pickup, 3 yards. Would like to see a little bit more out of him, but we're going to go with another option play right here. Now, made the smart call going after the halfback. Now, I know that's probably not the best thing for me to do, just tossing it over to him, but I don't know. If I would have kept it, I would have lost trust here from my coach. All right, so we're good. We got the 1st down on that pass. Now we're going to have a lot of options. But Falsley across the middle will make the catch. He was the receiver I think had the best chance of being able to do the most the short time that I had. And because I know that the defensive line of Utah, well, they've already caused me a couple problems already today. I am trying to get rid of the ball as quickly as I can. I don't want to be sacked or anything like that, especially when we're this close here from getting a touchdown. But I decide to be really dumb and throw another interception. So 3 turnovers on the day for BYU. 2 of them are my bad. Now Utah, well, they get a field goal on their next drive. So 27-17. If we don't score a touchdown right here, at least not, I mean, if we got to get it on this drive. If we don't get it, the game is out of reach. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do. Utah will be able to run the clock out. So Penn getting a lot of time. That one's going to be deflected away on 2nd and 10. So now it's 3rd and 10. I got to be taking a look at who's going to be open, who's going to be able to make the best play, and get it to them. Henderson with the catch that keeps this drive alive. I'm not liking this play too much here, but going over to the right, I think it was the only thing I could have done. All right, 2nd and 5. Again, going with a short pass to Williams, but he's going to only be able to make the catch on the line of scrimmage. We're still looking at 5 yards away. 3rd down. So a screen pass to Williams. That one was a good one. Only gets about 1.5 yards past the 1st down marker, but it doesn't matter if it's 1.5 yards or 1.5 inches. Take it. Now a little wide receiver screen play to be able to pick up 4 yards. Tell you what, when I go ahead and I get a chance to be able to take control of this offense, no mas with the wide receiver screens. Again, across the middle. Seems to be a major weakness here for Utah. I think I found a place I want to keep throwing. But, oh, with the catch. 1st and goal. BYU really threatening now. This game, well, we'll be right back in it now as Williams goes ahead and gets the touchdown. 24-27. And we hold Utah. This is going to be the most important drive of the game. That one goes incomplete. I got to find a good mixture here of moving the ball downfield as well as running the clock out. I don't want Utah to be able to get a chance to get one more drive and to go ahead and tie the game up or go ahead and get a touchdown. I don't know. They can't really tie the game up, I guess, unless, well, if I get like the touchdown and then they get like 2 safeties on me or something, I don't even know. All right. So 1st and 10. He almost broke away from both of them. 7-yard pickup on that one. We're going to look for Henderson across the middle. I think that might be the best man to go to. But I thought the left side might have been an opportunity and throw there. Instead, I really missed out on a good chance. That's okay. Here we go. Rolling out of the pocket. First time I've done this here today, and that was a smart call. Now, I do run out of bounds. I can't afford to be hit right now. I'm usually not afraid of my quarterback getting hit while he runs, but no, not now. Got to keep Fievel pin in. Williams with the catch as he cuts right back in, and he gets a 1st down. Let's go with that very same play again. See if we can get the exact same result. Now, Williams will only pick up 8 that time, so that's okay. We're going to give it to him here to try and finish it off on this run, but he'll get tackled from behind, not going anywhere on that one. And now it's 3rd and 2. I can tie it up with a field goal, but I'm not going to be content with that. I've got to get a touchdown. So I roll out again. And a lot of green in front of me. A great block. Fievel pin gets into the end zone to go ahead and give BYU the lead late in the game. 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go. So now it's all about the defense holding him, and I think Utah turned it over. We're still up. So Williams will run, pick up 4 yards. Utah calls a timeout. Williams again for the 1st. Game's over. Game is over as Utah uses their last timeout. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kneel the ball right here. And that will be the game. So BYU coming back. Fievel pinned the hero in this one as well, as he was the man who ran in for 20-plus yards to get that touchdown. That was awesome. So the Holy War goes to BYU. I can't wait for this rivalry here over the next few years with Fievel pin. Thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. Of course, more of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.